it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 61 of Heard You Like Me, and this chapter is titled Girl Talk. Jealousy? Jirou asked with surprise. What do you mean? You're the one who's been friends with Yin the longest. Sometimes I'm a little jealous about your history together. You sound like you had a great time together as kids and early teens. Oh, please, Momo said. Don't be jealous. You have just as much of a connection with Yin as what I do. You two are so familiar. I really feel like I'm on the outside. What? No. Jirou replied quickly. You know what? I couldn't see this relationship without all three of us, though. It just feels so full now that there's all three of us in it together. Oh, I do agree, Momo said. There's an extra element to it. Yeah, right, Jirou said with a smile. The conversation lulled for a second, and then Jirou spoke again. Well, since we're kind of opening up a little, is it okay if I be honest about something? It's been on my mind for a while, she said shyly. Oh, what is it? Momo asked eagerly. Please tell me. I don't want you to feel pressured or anything, but I just want to say something so that you know where I stand, Jirou said. Yes? Momo asked eagerly. Well, I'd really love to have a special connection with you in this relationship. So if you're ever open to having me a little closer than friends, then know that I would like that, she said shyly. But I don't want you to feel pressured or anything. That's not why I mentioned it. I just wanted you to know where I stood. Oh, Jirou, I can see that you're doing your best, and you're such a sweet and honest person. I do so appreciate your straightforwardness, so I will honour that by seriously considering my feelings towards you, she said, with so much pure and raw honesty that it almost made Jirou cry and laugh simultaneously. Thanks, Momo, she said with a smile. Oh, you're so welcome, Momo replied with a grin. Just then you came sprinting back with board held above your head, super excited that you had it with you now and could do some tricks with it. I got it, you exclaimed proudly. Did you run all the way here with it? Jirou asked with a bit of a deadpan look on her face. Yeah, you retorted smartly. What else was I supposed to do with it? Oh no. Oh, this is not good, you said, suddenly realising that you could have gotten here potentially quicker if you had ridden the board instead of running with it. Is this from Denki? Is it catching? Do I need to call a doctor? What do I do? What's happening? Momo asked innocently, not following what was going on. I could have ridden my board here, you deadpanned to her. I think I'm catching singular brain cellitis. There's no such thing, Momo replied quickly, as if to be helpful and ward off your concerns, and you snorted. Thank you. I was very concerned for a second there. Anyway, come and sit down so I can show you the show, you replied with a grin, gesturing widely to the skate park half-pipe and instructing the girls to sit up on the edge of one side so you could skate back and forth to them. Okay, Yin, show us what you got, Jirou said as she sat down on the side of the half-pipe and Momo sat beside her. You walked to the other side and grinned as you looked across at them sitting there side by side looking at you. You babes ready? You asked, as you placed the kick end of the board down on the edge of the half-pipe and then placed a foot on it to hold it in place. Ready, Momo said happily, and Jirou nodded. So you dropped down into the pipe and skated towards them, then up beside Jirou, and placed a hand on the edge of the pipe as you kicked your legs up overhead and grabbed your board with one hand to hold the board to your feet, and then you kissed Jirou on the lips, and then dropped back down and kept skating back to the other side. Then once you'd come up that side and gravity had taken over you, you came back towards your girls again, but came up on Momo's side this time and gave her the same treatment. But with her you almost missed the kiss because she was too busy watching you do your trick and didn't realise that you were going to kiss her. So with your lips only just brushing hers, you dropped back into the pipe with a laugh and skated across to the other side, then up the wall, calling out as you did so to her. Momo, you almost missed the kiss, you called. I know, I'm so sorry, Yin, she called back. I'm coming back, so be ready, you called as you pushed off the edge of the pipe and came back down and across towards her. She was ready for you this time, and your lips connected with hers, and then back you went again with a whoop, which made Jirou laugh at your antics. You went back and forth a few times, doing tricks and practicing moves, and the girls watched you before you called to them to tell them that you were going to come up between them and sit down, so they quickly scooted aside, and as you came towards them, you jumped off your board and scrambled to grab the edge and pull yourself up. Geez, timed that wrong, didn't I? You laughed as Jirou offered you her hand and then wrapped it around your arm to pull you up, but you managed to be okay by yourself. That was sick though, Jirou commented. Very cool moves, Yin. I always love watching you skate, Momo gushed. Thanks, girlies, you said as you sat back, puffing a little from the exertion. Momo, you haven't seen the underside of my board yet, right? Jirou and I decorated it. I've still got heaps of the other stickers in the bag by my bedside. I didn't know where else to put the bag, so it's kind of just sitting there, you said, as you jumped off the ledge and slid down the half-pipe to go and retrieve your board that had run off after your dismount. Picking it up, you flipped it over and ran back to the half-pipe, your van slipping on the smooth surface of the sides of the half-pipe as you grabbed for the ledge and then handed the board to Momo so you could use both hands to pull yourself up. Yes, I only saw the board from a distance before, she said as she flipped it over and saw what it said on the other side and tilted it to the overhead street lamp light to read it. You smirked at Jirou when Momo was just silently looking at the pictures on the back. Cool, huh? You asked her. I don't know how I feel about the middle finger, Momo said. But it has sparkles, you replied defensively. Well, yes, but, she tried to say. Sparkles make it pretty, you added. Well, yes, but it is a very used sticker. And the girl, Momo added. Yeah, Jirou and I want to see you in that swimsuit that she's got on, you said with a sly smirk. Oh my, Momo gasped. Well, I do believe that women should not have any restrictions placed on them about how much skin they're allowed to show. That I do believe in, but if this is in front of you, she whispered with a blush. Oh, well, no pressure, you said, still with a smirk. You look hot regardless of what you're in, but this would be sick, right, Jirou? Agreed, Jirou said, and you held your fist out to fist bump her without looking at her. Would you teach me how to ride this? Momo asked, bringing the conversation back to the skateboard she was holding. I tried to before, remember? You asked her. Back in France? Yes, I remember, but I'm older now, so I might be able to get it this time, she said hopefully. Teach me too, Jirou added. Actually, I can totally see you doing this, you said, turning to Jirou. Okay, let me teach Kyoka first, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, Momo? You asked. No, Momo first, Jirou said, and the look of mild sadness faded as Momo looked at Jirou. Oh, thank you so much, Jirou, she said sweetly, the pair sharing a short moment that you noticed, but no inner thoughts were said to give away any of the backstory. Kyoka, Jirou said softly to Momo. Call me Kyoka. Hey, now, wait, time out. What happened while I went to get my board? Everyone's being very quiet here. I can't get any details from your inner thoughts. How did we get from Jirou to Kyoka? You asked with mild pride, but also surprise. Wouldn't you like to know, Yin? Stay tuned for the next chapter coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.